Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Dooobbz here, because episode 2 of the New York Islanders GM Mode commentaries. That is right, guys. So, in the first episode, we were just going through the roster, you know, what young guns we have and stuff like that, what players we have in place. Actually, no, that's a lie. We didn't take a look at the youngins, so we'll actually do that really quick right now. Edit lines, we actually didn't do that. We just went through the NHL team, you know, like our forwards, just take a look at our depth, our defensemen, our goalies, all that good stuff. Take a look at free agency. And yeah, we got a bunch of suggestions, so I'll be getting to that in just a second. But let's see who we have in the system for prospect-wise. So let's go down here. All right, come on, overall. And we will go, yeah, we'll just go potential. Why not? So we got Griffin Reinhart. This guy should be a stud in a couple years. I mean, 19 overall, 4.5-star potential. I believe he was the same in NHL 13, and he actually turns out pretty good. So Griffin Reinhart's not going anywhere. I don't expect him to be traded or anything like that. So Griffin Reinhart's definitely staying on the team. We got Brock Nell. We can actually play this guy on the fourth line. I don't know why we're not. Okay, so we got a center power forward. He's got good physical category, good poise, good offensive awareness, just solid 80s, mid 80s everywhere, you know. He is listed as a center with 60 faceoffs. I'm not too key on that, but I mean, we could play him and get some experience, and that would help him. I mean, look at that contract already, right? 2.8 mil. Jeez. Right, so we could play him on the fourth line. We'll see about that. Ryan Strome, this guy's a stud as well. 20 years old, 74 overall playmaker. I could see him being like a second line playmaker, possibly even first, you know. So like, I don't know, he could be like pretty good. So I just want to play him with like the really good wingers. Sign a couple of people in free agency that can help out Strome to get better. And yeah, I really want to develop this guy. So him and Reinhart, I really want to develop. Same thing with Nelson if we can too. If we don't have any room for him on the NHL team, I'd love to get him better too. He's a pretty solid power forward. So we got some pretty promising prospects here in New York. So I mean, it's looking pretty good, boys. We still got Calvin DeHaan. He's 22 years old, 3.5-star. Yeah, that's a 3.5-star potential. 70 overall. You know, we could probably get better, honestly. I'll give him like a year or two just to see how he develops and stuff like that. But if he's not going anywhere, he could be a trading chip. You never know. Because we already have some defensemen coming up in Griffin Reinhart and stuff like that. So Travis Hamonic and all these players, right? So we'll just have to see about Calvin DeHaan. Donovan, we got the 3-star players. He's actually not too bad. You know, 75 overall. 23 years old. He could be turned to be like a top 6 defender, so we can hold on to him. Aaron Ness, nothing too special. 2.5-star green star, and it just kind of trails off down here. We got some 2.5-star players, yellow and green stars, so not too bad on prospect wise. I'd like to get some deeper draft picks this year. So for trading away players like who was it? Oh man, who was it? Like Matt Martin, maybe Cal Clutterbuck. Our goalie, yeah, Nabokov, like players like that, right? So if we like ship off those players for like some depth picks, I'd love to do that just to fill up our prospect pool and yeah, just get the young guns going, you know. But yeah, what you guys really want to get some trades through. You guys want to see some free agent signings, so we'll go with the free agency first, just to see who we have to work with. Who do we want to sign? And I already have some players in mind. Most of you guys want me to sign Brizgalov. I don't know if it's a joke or not, but I think that's the best bet to go with. I think Brizgalov and Nabokov would be a good 1-2 punch for just 1 year, just to see what they can do. Give Poulin some time in the minors, and yeah, I think it will just work out really good. We have the cap to afford him, so why not, right? Become a little bit competitive at least. Give the fans something to cheer for. So yeah, I definitely want to sign a goalie there. I think our first and second lines are pretty good. I think I just want to aim after some depth players, so like a Jared Stoll type of player, you know, like a good centerman with like some good face-offs. Maybe if we can replace Bailey for the fourth line, or bring up our AHL player. I can't remember his name, the power forward, right? So we can play him there. Finley, he's got to go. We got to sign another like a fourth line winger. Lee, same thing. We just got to sign a brand new fourth line. We just need a whole revamp on the fourth line. And I really want to sign Simone Gagne for that third line. I think Simone Gagne, Cizikas, and Clutterbuck would be a very, very solid third line. So we'll go do that right now, guys. We have the cap to spend it, so why not, right? Let's go here. Let's go on the phone. Whip it the good old BlackBerry. And yeah, let's go free agents. So here we go. We'll worry about defensemen later. I'll get to that in a second. I just want to sign our fourth and third line because I think that's what we need most, right? So let's go with Simone Gagne. So this guy wants a 1-year contract. How much do you want? 2.2. Okay. I'll just go up by 1. I'll give him 2.20. It was just under. It was just there. So I'll just up it up just 1 more. because I want to make sure we sign him, right? I don't want him walking. I don't know. I know no teams are interested, but you never know with this game. He's a third line scoring forward for 1 year. You can't go wrong, right? So 1 year at 2.2 for Jared, or I keep thinking it's Jared Stoll. They look so similar. Simone Gagne, my bad. So there you go, Simone Gagne. Signed a third line player there. I think he'll help out really good. So we'll have to see about that. Let's see about Lontan Dress. He's a power forward. He's basically the same thing as Clutterbuck, and I'd rather keep on Clutterbuck. He's younger too, so Damian Brunner, I don't think we need him. 60 discipline, what the fuck? I don't know how they got that statistic. Jesus, man. Whatever, we're not going to be signing Brunner then. Mason Raymond, he could add some scoring touch, but I'd rather have like a good defensive, hard-hitting third line, so like a Cal Clutterbuck type of player, right? So I think we're fine there. Matthew Lombardi, we could play him. How much does he want? $2 million. Yeah, we'll come back to Lombardi. That actually wouldn't be horrible on the fourth line, seriously. Ruslan Fedotenko, Roman Hamrlik. Let's see, Fedotenko. How about Wellwood? Okay, he's a playmaker. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Let's see this. I know Fedotenko, he's a two-way forward. You know, that's pretty good. I think we could sign him for that fourth line. We got Arm Dog here. Not really interested. Chuck Kobasu. Let's see Chuck. All right. Right wing, two-way forward. Yeah, he's good skating. He's just good all around. All right. So we can do Kobasu and we could do, yeah, we'll do Fedotenko and Kobasu. I don't see why not. All right. So 1 year at 5.75 for Ruslan Fedotenko. There you go, Fedotenko. He'll be playing on the fourth line more than likely, so unless we have to make some line changes. So there's Fedotenko taken care of. Let's go. Okay, so Chuck Kobasu, yeah, we'll sign him to... Oh, he only wants a two-way. All right, that helps. That works out, so it's not against the cap. So we'll give you a 0.8 or I guess 800K contract, two-way contract for 2 years. Yeah, I just want for 1 year, you know. We'll go 0.755 for 1 year on a two-way contract. You can't go wrong with that. He's basically NHL ready. So I'm fine with signing him. So Pavel Kabina. Nah, well, I'm fine without him. Nah, that's fine. Let's take a look at Jason Arnott. How about that? I like that a lot. I think that would be a better option than our rookie right now, because look at that face-off rating, right? He's basically like the same kind of player, just a better face-off rating, and I don't think that would be horrible to sign Arnott, right? So, and we can just stack up on the first line of the AHL, just really good. So I think that would be the best bet just for this year. We'll give him a 1 year at 1 point. We'll just go with that. Why not? 1.1 for 1 year. Can't go wrong with that for a fourth liner. And yeah, there you go. So we got our fourth line taken care of. Our third line players. So basically our forward depth. Now on to the defensemen. So 1 second here. Just taking a look at our defensive core once again. Seeing what we need. Just making sure that we need, I think we need a bottom six for sure. So Hickey, we could get away with Hickey on the bottom six, but I want to give him some playing time in the AHL. We also got Finley down here. I don't know why he's playing a forward position, but Finley, we're going to be sending down. I don't know why he's playing forward once again. We could go Wisnowski. We could go Hamnick, McDonald, straight. This is hard. Okay, yeah, we'll sign like a top 4 defenseman and 2 bottom 6 defensemen, because I have a player in mind that I actually want to trade for. So a player going forward, and we'll get to that maybe in the next video, maybe this video, depending on how long we have. We're just under the 10-minute mark, so that's actually not too bad. I'll just go free agency, and yeah, we'll sign some bottom 6 defensemen. All right, so top 6. We got Adrian Aucoin. He's 40 years old. Jesus, man. Okay, Antoine Babchuk. Okay, so defensive defender. Yeah, he's pretty solid for the money. So we could go Babchuk and Caberlet maybe. What about Aucoin, man? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do Babchuk and Caberlet for 1 year. Why not, right? So 2.105. We'll just give him a little bit more that he wants. There you go. We'll sign you Babchuk. Babchuk. There you go. Babchuk to a 1 year deal. Same thing with Caberlet. We'll just up it just a bit. Yeah, there you go. 1.285. We should sign for that. There you go, Thomas Caberlet, the former Leaf man. Jeez, this guy used to be so sick in his prime. Any other players? Yeah, we'll sign. We'll just sign a bunch of rookies too. Yeah, we'll go 3 years at 0. We'll just max out the contract, 0.925. There you go, Austin Levy. You know, it doesn't hurt to fill up on the prospect pool. Mersak, let's see his shot. I want to take a look at his shot. Yeah, we could sign for 1 year just to help out with Strome and stuff like that, right? Oh, no, he wants a 1 year. Oh, my God. I don't know why he wants a one-way. He's an other forward. He's listed. Oh, my God. I hate players like that, man. Jeez. Come on, Mersak. Okay, so that doesn't look too promising in the free agent pool. We got this guy as well. He doesn't look too promising. We'll sign David Muzzle. Why not? We'll give him a 1 year deal just to see what he turns out to be. Why not? We'll just fill up the roster spots. Goalies, we'll go potential. Same thing with the Smith guy I was talking about in the last episode. Can't go wrong. I mean, look, if you can tell that if you max out the years on the guy's contract and it's going to like 1 million and stuff like that, up into the actual high numbers, like past the 900K mark, it turns out he's gonna be like, you know, something special. So like a backup goalie, a starting goalie maybe. So we'll give him 2 years. I'm fine with that. 2 years at 0.925 just to make sure he signs, and I'll be more than fine with doing that. So we'll see what he turns out to be. That's actually pretty solid. Okay, and we will sign Ilya Bryzgalov. That is right, guys. So we'll just give him a bit more than he wants. We'll give him 5.2 for 1 year just to see what Bryz can do, because I just don't think that our goalies right now can get the job done. I think Mr. Five-Hole, man, we can have some jokes here and there. I think he just brings everything to the table just for this year. We'll see. All right, so I think that's pretty solid for right now. We could sign Ian White and Hainsey, but I'll hold off on that for now because I'll be making some trades eventually. So we'll just simulate a day who accepts and who doesn't. Everyone should accept because no teams want them, and I gave them more than they wanted. So I really don't see the reason for them not signing. So welcome to the New York Islanders, an organization as your GM, or as our GM, my bad, I don't know what was I saying there. We're expecting big things from you over the next 3 years of your contract. I'm expecting you to win at least 36 games out there this season to keep our employment prospects good. I'm sure you'll do fine. For sure, you got it, alright? I'll get you 36 wins, whether it's through the hardest fucking teams or whatever it has to be. I'll get you 36 wins. It doesn't matter. I'm here for a reason to turn around the franchise, baby. Let's go here. So let's go to our scout now. Okay, they want to put the scout out. Should we go defenseman or forwards? I'm trying to think here. We'll go OHL for forwards for 6 weeks just to see what's in there. Why not? There we go. And yeah, we'll just simulate up to the Rangers preseason game. Some people should be signing. I don't know why no one isn't. Okay, so we've got Austin Levy signed, which is good. We also got David Muzzle. See how many spots we have, actually. We may have to free up some space on the team because I know we have a bunch of prospects that aren't even playing or aren't going to be playing anyway. So yeah, we'll put up the pro scout with our remaining points, so that's fine. We'll put up the pro scout. There we go, confirm purchase, and yeah, here we go. Okay, so Jeremy Smith signs. Jason Arnold, what the hell? So yeah, your roster's full. Oh my god, so we have to make some trades soon. I was extremely happy. Bryz is on the team. We also got Ruslan Fedotenko, Simone Gagne, Tomas Kaberle, and Chuck Kobasu is rejected. Oh my god. So our key fourth liners, man. Alright, so we have to make some trades soon. Okay, alright. Let's take a look here. I just want to set the trading block, and I'm probably going to end the video here, guys. Then we'll see what prospects we can move, what players we can move in order to sign some players like Jason R and stuff like that, right? So we'll be doing that just after we set our trading block. What I want to look for, okay, we'll go for a second line forward because Bouchard's not going to be here for too long. Yeah, we'll do that with low to high. Yeah, that's fine. Top 4 defensemen, there we go. We'll go 4-star minimum. Low to high, which is good. 17, we'll just bump it up a bit. 17 to 32. And yeah, the third line scoring for it doesn't really matter. We don't really need that. And yeah, let's take a look at what we can get for a top 4 Oh, excuse me, a top 4 defenseman. Alright, so we got John Carlson. No way we're getting these guys, so don't worry about that. Let's go all the way down here and take a look. We got the Gunnarsson. Okay, his trade value is pretty low. I like his stats. I like his discipline. I like it just all around pretty solid. So, what's his contract at? 3 point. That's not horrible. That's doable. Cody Franson, man, when's this guy gonna get contracts? But yeah, all right, he's pretty good, man. Jeez, the skating, the physical category, everything's there. He's a really good offensive defender, but the only problem I have is, I don't know. He's got good off. No, Cody Franson is an option. We'll come back to Cody Franson. I like that. He has a really good contract too. 1 year left, so yeah, we'll have to re-sign him soon. But he's gonna want his big boy contract, so we'll have to see about that. Petrie, defensive defender. Okay, he's pretty good. You know, his skating really brings him up a bit. So, you know what? He's not. I'd probably go after Gunnarsson instead of Petrie because his trade values are a little bit lower, and Gunnarsson's a lot more well-rounded, and he also has a pretty good, decent salary. So I wouldn't be set on going for Petrie or anyone like that. So, Tyler Myers, my bad. It's so late at night, guys. I do apologize. It's like 1 in the morning. My bad. Okay, so 6 years at 5.5, and he has 4.5-star Reds. Okay. What's so bad about Tyler Myers? I mean, oh my god. Wow, this guy, like, if we play him the right way, man, I think he could turn out to be like a top 2 defender. I mean, we'll come back to Tyler Myers. All right, man. He's 23 years old too. He's pretty young, so he has room to get better. Sabisa, Folk. Okay, so he's a 2-way defenseman. Okay, alright, so we can get a lot of players, a lot of serviceable players for pretty cheap. Carl Alsner, this guy's a stud, man. Jesus, look at that, just great all around, man. I would love to get my hands on Alsner. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, a really good offensive defenseman. Look at that, 4.5 stars. Like, if I'm going after an offensive defenseman, it'd be Ekman-Larsson. Because, I mean, look at Cody Franson, right? He's got he's 26 years old. I mean, I know the trade value is pretty low, but if you look at Ekman-Larsson, it's a bit more, right? And he's listed. Wait, what's his contract at? So 6 years for 5.5 is actually pretty good because he still has a lot of room to get better, right? 22 years old, 4.5-star potential, and stats like that. Jeez, man, watch out. So we might have to get Ekman-Larsson. We'll see. Drummondson, Larson, Tyson Berry, Victor Hedman. We know all the deal about those. Those guys will be really hard to snag up. But nonetheless, there are some options. So we'll have to see about that. Some second-line forwards. We'll take a look. Just cruise and see who we can get instead of like Pierre-Marc Bouchard or something like that. We'll need some other players eventually. Michael Bodker. He's pretty good. His skating really brings him up. His discipline's good. He's pretty good physically too. I mean, he's a small guy. Not like in height, obviously, but his weight, he can hold his own. He's not that bad. So we'll come back to Bodker. Anisimov. Oh, he's listed as a 2-way forward now. Jeez, all right. Good defensively, you know, just a solid 2-way forward to have like on a third line. He'd be a really, really solid third line center. I'd like having that, but we have Cizikas and players like that, right? So, they're just only going to get better, and I'm not going to be training for players right now because we're not really a competitive team by any means. We got Brendan Gallagher. He could be an option, you know, he could help out. He could be like a Simone Gagne, like a young Simone Gagne. Kyle Turris, let's see. He's pretty good. His puck skills are pretty nasty. I mean, if you compare him with some good wingers, he's a nasty second-line center. I believe he's listed as a second-line center. Yeah, second-line forward for 3.5 for 4 years is not horrible. That'd be a good option. Lars Eller, David Perron, Yuri Talusti, Kalak Pozo, who we have right now. JVR. Okay, so JVR is actually a really solid power forward. So, good puck skills, good shooting categories, just all around pretty solid. Good physically and pretty good defensively. So once again, just a solid power forward, and it could possibly turn to be like a first-line forward. You never know. So there's a lot of serviceable players out there, guys. This is at the 19-minute mark right now, so I'm going to be cutting the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We got some key signings, I guess you could say. we still have to make some room for other players, right? So we have to make some trades. So we'll take a look at the bottom players, who's not going to be playing, see who we can get rid of in order for players like Jason Arnott and stuff like that, right? So we could trade like players like McDonald, Straight maybe, Matt Martin, just a bunch of these players, right? Without the AHL symbols beside them. We could trade all of these players and make room for like Jason Arnott and players like that, right? So let me know in the comments, guys, what players I should trade in order to sign some free agent signings and stuff like that, guys. Just let me know, and I'll be looking over each and every comment, so I'll be taking every comment into consideration. And yeah, so just leave your comments and feedback down in the comment section, guys. It is highly appreciated. And yeah, so you guys can be interactive with my videos more and help me out along the way. That's what it's all about, right? So I can't do without you boys. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully we could start some simulation in the next episode. We'll get a couple trades through, start like a month of simulation, stuff like that. So yeah, we'll get to that very shortly. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, for more NHL 14 content. That is right, guys. Peace.
All this attention got me hype. Cut the lights, baby. This ain't only for the night, baby. This is life. This is where I'm taking flight and never touching down. Said it, now they know I meant it when I say we run the town.